I don't trade just because it's 10 o'clock. I don't enter a trade, right? I wait to see that everything is lined up. So look what's happening here. Look at the movement. Coming up here, hits a little bit of a shelf, breaks through, coming up, coming up, coming up, puts in a reversal candle. Where's that reversal candle? Can you see the reversal candle? A little one right there, and a confirmation candle here, right? So that's signifying that we've got to change, and we may start to retrace. But do you notice how the current energy is still green? What I've started to do is just simply say, all right, well, I think we're going to get a shift here. I think we're shifting. I can see that this is at the top, changing from green to red. I see that this is kind of living in the top half, and then it starts to change directions. I can see that we're blues when we change to yellows, right? So on the 2-minute chart, I'm basically good to go. And you notice it comes back and it makes right here a lower high. That's important. And then on this candle here, as I'm watching this, I'm watching my price action. I see that this candle takes out the green. I'm seeing that we're starting to switch over right here. As soon as we get through that current energy band right there, that's where I like to take the trade. I like to take the trade right as we get through the other side of the band. So the way this current energy works is that, right, the moment we get past this level is where it's going to change color. So right there is the level I'm looking at. And as we start breaking through and we're getting near the end of the 2 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and take the trade. Do I wait for the band to complete at the end of the 2-minute interval? Well, I wait till we're clearly getting through, and it depends on the time. Like if we're a minute and a half in, a minute 40 in, I'll probably take the trade when this candle is almost complete. And what I found is that when this works, when this is in alignment, in agreement, boom, 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 boom. When all those things are lined up and we get a break in the current energy, then you put your stop, let's say right here, right? It almost always is going to deliver your 7 or 8 points. How many points were needed today? The VIX was pretty high. You guys that were converting, how many points did it take to convert today? Was it even as low as 5 or 6 points? 7? What did it? With the volatility being high, sometimes you can convert very quickly. Anyhow, let's just assume that a 7-point move is needed, since nobody responded. If I'm in right here, look at that 67.40. This move down, that's an 18-point move. That's plenty to convert. Here's your trade. Boop. Right? And then you can just start moving your stop. And as long as this stays red on the current energy, I like to hold it. I like to hold my trade. So I'll convert on this move, get it here, convert right there, right? This is my stop. Then what I like to do is I like to move my stop to break even, right where I got in. And then we'll just see what happens. Yeah, still in, still mostly bearish here. We had the little blip right there, but really nothing significant, right? And we're just chopping, and I start drawing my bird cage, right? And then look at this. Right there is your next trigger as it breaks out the bottom of that consolidation zone. And look at what's happening. I'll bet you we're still red over here. There it goes. So look at this. If you look at this trade here, you just look at this chart, you can see what a wonderful trade this is. Enter here, convert there, right? Move your stop to break even. So now the rest of it really can't lose. I'm going to get out if it's 0. 4 points to convert for Ken. Awesome. And then you think it's going to go. It doesn't quite. You think it's going to go. It doesn't quite. Fakes a minute. We're consolidating. This is where I look to add to trades. Right? So here we go. Here's my levels. If we break out above it, I'm out. If we break out below it, I'm going to add to the trade. I just use it for the trigger chart because it's going to change a lot differently on the 5-minute. Yeah, I'm saying I might so I might have 5 contracts here, and I'm going to convert like 3 of them, and I'm holding 2 more, right? But here, I might put another one on for down here. I might try to get another one, as well as the initial one that I had. And then we get this big move that converts another one. And then all I like to do is look for closes above the 5. It made a big move down, right? We've got the trajectory now. Got the trajectory going down. Look at the trajectory here on my moving averages, right? One close above the 5, second close above the 5, I'll exit my trade. We're at the bottom now of this cycle. We're oversold, right? This is an area where it's probably a good idea to take some profits. Well, the current energy changed color in a minute, but here's trade number 1. Add to it, here's trade number 2, right? Now it had a little blip to green, but it was essentially red. I like looking for shifts to say, all right, I'll go ahead and enter if it changes colors. Now, but it's got to be in coordination with everything else. Now you can see right here, we got a very strong bottom. Green takes out the red. We got another one, and then we get the surge. And the moment it gets above current energy is where this is going to start to turn green. And that's a place where I like to take my trade if it's in conjunction with everything else.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video from Trade With Me Now. Make sure to go ahead and like this video and subscribe to our channel so you make sure that you catch our next video right when it's released. Also, if you have a question or comment, please leave that in the comment section below. And of course, if you want to learn more about Trade With Me Now or join our community of profitable traders, go to tradewithmenow.com. There's also a link in the description below.